They've survived betrayal, bloodshed, and heartbreak. But what happens when Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler are finally alone with their dreams and their demons? The Yellowstone saga isn't over. It's evolving. And this time, the spotlight is on the most explosive couple of the Dutton universe. As the dust settles from season 5, the question isn't what they've left behind, it's whether their love can survive what's coming next. Season 5 of Yellowstone didn't just close a chapter, it cracked open the foundation of everything we thought we knew about the Dutton family. And at the heart of that emotional earthquake stood Beth and Rip. Their bond has always been fierce, untamed, and tested by fire. But now they're stepping into unfamiliar territory. Peace, or at least the idea of it. After years of fighting wars that weren't always theirs to fight, the couple makes a bold decision. Leave the Yellowstone ranch behind and build something of their own. But walking away from John Dutton's legacy is not as simple as riding off into the sunset. The past, as we know in this universe, never stays buried. The final moments of season 5 hinted at something much bigger than just a goodbye. There was pain, especially surrounding Jamie. Beth's revenge wasn't just a moment of rage, it was a lifelong wound surfacing. And Rip, caught in the middle of loyalty and love, stood by her through it all. But actions have consequences, and fans are left wondering, did Jamie really die? Or has Beth unknowingly sparked a new war that will follow her into this so-called peaceful future? The spinoff promises to pick up from here. But it's not about looking back. It's about whether these two broken souls can actually build something that won't fall apart under the weight of their history. This new chapter, reportedly titled something other than Dutton Ranch, marks a dramatic shift. According to Cole Hauser, the tone of the spinoff will be different from Yellowstone. Less about land and politics, more about family, identity, and emotional survival. That doesn't mean it'll be quiet. In fact, if anything, this quieter setting might be where the loudest truths are finally spoken. Beth has carried a secret for decades, one that cost her a future she never got to choose. Rip doesn't know what she gave up for him, but secrets in the Dutton world never stay secrets forever. The question is, will the truth shatter them or finally set them free? What excites fans the most is that for once, Beth and Rip are not just side characters in someone else's war. This is their war, their home, and their chance to redefine what love looks like in a world built on survival. We know they've adopted Carter. We've seen hints of softness beneath the edge. But the emotional weight Beth carries, especially about her infertility and her past decisions, is something that could rise to the surface in this new setting. The spinoff gives her no place to hide. No Jamie, no John, no chaos to distract her, just the open land and the open wounds. And with all this emotional tension simmering just below the surface, the anticipation for this spinoff isn't just about more drama. It's about emotional resolution, or maybe emotional ruin. Because if Beth and Rip can't outrun their past now, they never will. The road ahead may look calm, but it's anything but simple. Beth and Rip have always been survivors, fighters who never had time to pause, to heal, or even to breathe. But now, with the Yellowstone Ranch behind them and their own land ahead, they finally have space to face something they've avoided their whole lives: stillness. And in that stillness, the silence speaks loudest. The spinoff offers more than just a continuation of their story. It forces them to answer the question they've never dared to ask: can love really fix what's been broken for so long? Beth has always been sharp, ruthless, and impossible to control. But underneath all that fire is a lifetime of pain. Pain that comes from choices she was forced to make as a teenager. Choices that destroyed her ability to ever become a mother. Rip doesn't know the full truth. He knows something happened, but not everything. And now, with Carter becoming a part of their family, the cracks in Beth's heart begin to show. As the couple tries to build a home together, Carter becomes the mirror they didn't expect, reflecting all their fears, regrets, and hopes. Rip is learning how to be a father. Beth is trying to learn how to forgive herself. But the more they lean into this new family, the more their past pulls at them. And then there's Jamie. Is he truly gone? Some fans believe Beth finished what she started, but others aren't so sure. Theories are spreading fast. Some say he faked his death, others say he escaped, and a few believe he's out there planning something darker than revenge. If Jamie is still alive, then peace will be short-lived. because Beth swore he would never walk freely again, and if she failed, she knows what's coming. Rip knows it too. Their love has survived violence before, but this time, it's personal. If Jamie returns, he won't be coming for land. He'll be coming for blood. At the same time, a new possibility begins to surface, one that could change everything. Beth and Rip have Carter, yes, but some fans believe they might take in another child. Some even think it could be Jamie's son. After all, Beth once promised that Jamie Jr. would never know who his father really is. Could she find a way to make that happen by taking the boy into her own home? Could that be her way of ending Jamie's legacy for good, while creating the family she never thought she'd have? There's also another theory, that Beth and Rip might adopt a baby of their own. With their past behind them and their own ranch to raise a family, it might be the one dream they never thought possible. But even dreams come with their shadows. Rip might want a child, but how will he react when he finally learns the truth about what Beth went through? Will he blame her? Will he blame himself? Or will he love her even more for the pain she carried in silence? All these questions build the emotional suspense of this spin-off. It's not just about land anymore. It's about love, loss, legacy, and healing. Beth and Rip may have left the Yellowstone ranch behind, but the ghosts of that place still follow them. And with filming already underway, we're only months away from seeing it all unfold. The spin-off is scheduled to premiere in November 2025, and fans are holding their breath. The trailer is expected by the end of September, and every second of it will be studied, discussed, and debated. Because this isn't just a spin-off, it's a reckoning, a deep dive into the hearts of two of the most complicated, wounded, and powerful characters in the Yellowstone universe. And if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that nothing about Beth and Rip ever comes easy. Their love has survived war, but can it survive peace?